If the Giza pyramids are the record of some of the greatest achievements in history, then the Dahshur pyramids are the outtakes. Salima Ikram is one of the country's most respected Egyptologists.
Whenever anyone thinks of pyramids in Egypt, they generally think of the Great Pyramid at Giza, but actually it took a long time being born, as it were. The pyramids of Dahshur are in fact some of the most interesting pyramids in all of Egypt, because here you can see how you go from the step pyramid into ultimately the straight-edged pyramid.
Rome wasn't built in a day, and apparently neither were the pyramids. This is most likely Egypt's first step pyramid at Saqqara, built for the pharaoh Zoser, who lived 4,600 years ago. Its pyramid shape was meant to smooth the pharaoh's journey into the afterlife. But a mere 35 years after Zoser's reign, this design wasn't smooth enough, and pharaohs began skipping the idea of a stairway to heaven. But in their quest for a smoother ramp to the afterlife, the pharaohs didn't always get it right. Just look at this one. Yes, it's smooth. It's also bent.
There are two, at least, if not more, design flaws here. One is that there is no stable base for it. It's on this very uneven, unstable desert gravel and clay, which has a tendency to subside when any great weight, like several tons of stone, are put on top of it. The other thing is that the method of construction that was being used is something that is really a spin-off from the step pyramids, where you have the blocks cut in such a way that they angle down, so all the weight winds up pushing down.
Frustrating stuff for the builder, Snefru, a pharaoh who lived more than 45 centuries ago. Thousands of men spent decades building it, but as disappointed as he was, Snefru didn't stay bent out of shape for long.
Clearly, Snefru was not pleased with this particular pyramid, which is why he went off and built another one. Yeah, we think this is where Snefru was buried. This is, in fact, you can look at the stone, it's a different color, and this is why it's called the Red Pyramid. It doesn't look very obviously red right now, it looks a bit brownish, but after a nice rainstorm, it does look quite red.
This one's called the North Pyramid. Standing more than 30 stories high, made from millions of blocks, it was Snefru's crowning glory, the first true pyramid. But leave it to the son to outdo his dad. After the death of his pioneer father, Snefru's successor, Khufu, came along and stole the show, creating the largest and most elaborate pyramid of them all, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Standing 479 feet, it's a lasting testament that even in ancient Egypt, size really did matter. But so do numbers, and by that measure, Snefru still left his mark.
Snefru is the pyramid builder par excellence throughout Egypt. He has at least 3, if not more, pyramids that he built.
Bent, straight, step, smooth, all point to the world beyond. So in the end, it doesn't really matter.
I think for the people who built them, it must have been an astonishing kind of achievement. And certainly for those who were not involved with the building but saw them, for them this must have been really something that was totally divine, that had come down or been made for someone who was not human, but really a god.